Yuna? Is that you?
Of course.
No, this must be a dream. You're in Spira. No way.
I'm with you. And you're with me.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah. I missed you.
Me too.
I might cry.
Me too.
Yuna, The sight of Yuna on that beach was like something out of a dream. Somehow, the impossible happened, and we found each other again. I was so happy. She was kind enough not to watch as the tears rolled down my face. I wouldn't have minded. She was here. That was what mattered. But I couldn't help but wonder afterwards. Should she really be here? Was she supposed to be here?
What a turn of events this is. So you and Tidus are both from the same world, huh?
That's right. Somehow we were both brought here from Spira.
It's not every day you meet not one, but two blanks with their memories intact.
My, aren't we quick to imply the heretic label?
Just calling it like I see it. Palomino doesn't care who you are or where you're from. If you go against the system, you're kicked down.
I am not afraid.
Are you prepared to fight for survival?
Fight? Well, I don't know if...
Yuna can handle herself. After all, she did vanquish sin and save the world. Even though, I guess there are no Aeons left to summon. Not since we took them down on the way to sin.
What do you mean, took them down?
It was the only chance we had to defeat it. To get rid of sin, we had to do away with the Aeons. And I guess me too. Sorry, it's a bit convoluted. But I'm not like normal people. Same as the Aeons, I was summoned to Spira. So when they left that world, I had no choice but to follow, and here I am.
Would have been nice to know that earlier.
I didn't mean to keep it from you guys all this time.
I know. It's not exactly a traditional way to break the ice. I was thinking.
What is it? New plan?
You're a summoner, right? Try summoning.
We already told you. All the Aeons are gone.
Yeah, in Spira. But you haven't tried in Palomino yet.
Huh, I guess you're right.
It makes sense if you think about it. You keep saying you were brought here from Spira. So what if they were too? Couldn't hurt to try.
Huh. Yuna, what do you think?
Well,
You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
There is a way. While I can no longer hope to summon an Aeon, that doesn't mean you can't. What was mine is yours.
What did you do? I can summon now? I don't feel any different. What am I supposed to do?
You'll come to understand in time. So, any luck yet?
It's hard when I've got no clue what I should be doing. You sure I'm the right guy? Wouldn't Tidus be more qualified?
Hey, don't look at me. I'm practically an Aeon myself. I can't summon them.
You say that like you're happy not to have the responsibility.
Well, no use feeling bad about it.
We'll just have to mold you into the best summoner you can be.
I'm sure the Aeons from Spira are here just waiting for someone to serve. And if you didn't want to be a summoner, then you should have held your tongue.
Doesn't sound like there's any convincing either of you. Alright, mold away.
Now let us set forth on the pilgrimage that will forge Palamisia's mightiest summoner!
Wasn't I trying to become the warrior of light?
Fine, then let the world know! Shout it to the heavens for all to hear! I shall lay low the dreadful chaos! I pledge my very life!
Ha ha.
You all get along so well. Do you mind if I accompany you? This world is so different. I want to see every corner of it.
It's not nearly as fun as she makes it sound.
Don't be a spoil sport! The more the merrier.
What about you? Still want to be the warrior of light?
I don't know what to do. Everything's changed so suddenly.
I understand. With Yuna here, I imagine you have a lot to think about. Just remember, you need a goal. Without something to strive for, you'll lose sight of yourself. I've seen it happen more times than I can count.
A goal, huh?
What will you do now, Yuna? Go back home to Spira?
Not exactly. I'll go wherever Tidus goes.
Are you sure? Palamisia isn't exactly the most peaceful world.
Maybe. But I'm sure every world's a pain in its own special way.
Well then, what do you think they should do?
That's not for me to say. They have to decide for themselves how to live. Make their own goals to strive for.
You're right. We have to decide the best path from here on out.
Then let's do it together.
Yeah.
That much I've already decided. That no matter where we are, no matter where we end up, if you're with me, then everything will be fine.
Yuna, So, I've been wondering, in all your time in Palamisia, have you ever found a way to get out?
Sorry to disappoint, but no.
Oh, man.
Why the sudden interest? Didn't seem like you cared about getting back before. Does this have something to do with Yuna?
You sure you don't know anything? Even if it was just Yuna who could go back, I wouldn't care. Something, please.
Just Yuna? If there was a way out, wouldn't you want to go together?
I mean, sure, but you see, that isn't really...
So you want to get out of here, huh?
Can you help?
Well, all I can say is that it's not that there isn't a way out of here. And it's not that no one has been able to find it. It's just that, well, they aren't here anymore.
Oh.
You're stuck in a place you'd rather not be. Trust me, I get it. But even if there was a chance of you getting home, you have to accept the reality that's in front of you. Same goes for Yuna.
I know. I'll have to talk with her.
Do you ever stop to think about the way you talk to people?
What I do now...
Earlier with Tidus. You told him to give up any hope of trying to go back to Spira. You could have phrased it more delicately.
What about you? You practically said they were trapped here. Doesn't sound delicate to me.
That's because a fairy's anything but delicate. Our role is to trick, to deceive, to bamboozle.
Of course. What did you want me to say to him? To keep looking, even if he'll come up empty-handed?
How clueless can you get? I don't have any answers either, but we can't let them give up, right? We should help. Looks like they're having an important talk as well. Let's you and me put our heads together and figure something out. It'd be gauche to interrupt anything, you know.
Huh? Like what?
You really are clueless. So, when am I gonna see some of that all-powerful summoning?
You expect me to just do it? How?
Throw yourself into battle and figure it out. And if it doesn't work, just shrug your shoulders and run away.
You gotta be joking.
It's not like you to have a hard time. How's your ego holding up?
I'll live. Give it time.
I so look forward to your success.
I bet.
If you can't master summoning, then who can? But if again, you try and don't succeed, run away!
Well, that definitely looks like an Aeon. I can't take credit for calling him, though.
Then what could it want with us?
A fight.
Looks like we win again! What? He can't just do that!
Great.
You!
An Aeon!
Are you sure she's ready for...
I'll be okay.
Talk about a close call. You sure picked a good time to awaken your talent for summoning. One more second and we would have been just another bloody footnote in Palamisia's tale.
You know me. I love to keep you waiting in anticipation. I assume we have you to thank for that.
I did nothing but say an earnest prayer, that you might succeed where you had failed before.
Prayers don't usually count for much in Palamisia, but I'm glad it worked this time. Thank you, Yuna. I've gotten used to calling forth the Aeons, but I'm still having trouble keeping them in line.
You shouldn't think of them as something to be controlled. Think of them more like an ally who lends their strength to yours.
That's a lot to ask of one of these.
Place your trust in them, and they'll respond in kind.
Good luck getting him to trust anyone, or anything.
Look who's talking about trust. But enough talking. Time to go.
Yuna,
Yes,
I was wondering if we could talk about what lies ahead.
of course. Right now?
Go ahead. I've got some summoning to practice anyways. I'll give you 2 your space. See you both in a bit.
Thanks.
You guys finished?
Yeah, we talked, and we've decided what we want to do. And we think you'll approve of our plan.
Huh. Did you need my approval?
We'll become Warriors of Light.
We'll fight together, and together we'll save Palamisia.
You won't go back to Spira?
It's not so simple for me.
What about for Yuna then?
It's still an option, but until we know a way back, we have to have something to keep us going. It will give us a chance to find out why we were brought here in the first place. Isn't that right?
Sure is. Until we know for sure whether or not we can go back, we'll set our sights on this goal. We're gonna aim to become the Warriors of Light. And we're not doing it to forget. We're gonna give it our all together.
Are you positive this is the path you want to tread? Palamisia won't go easy on you.
We have each other.
Great! Then let it be known yours truly is here to help. My loyal companion will be here for whatever you need.
Speak for yourself. As long as it keeps him from whining, though, then good.
I'm sorry about everything before. We'll try not to be too much trouble from now on.
Yes. Now shall we get started? Think we're ready to begin our training in earnest. So maybe you can let us go ahead and clear the way.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Pacing is key.
We'll be fine.
Then go ahead and get your hands dirty.
Of course, We'll leave the toughest ones for you to clean up.
How'd I know?
Come on, Yuna.
Of course.
Yuna and Tidus are looking pretty good. I'll admit, I had my doubts at first. But if they keep up this pace, then the prophecy will be fulfilled in no time.
And finally, the Warriors of Light will bless Palomino with hope. Their second world saved and as many visited.
You sure are nonchalant. Not scared of getting left behind by better heroes?
They're still at the fun part of the tale.
I should have figured. They can still manage a smile. Take this seriously, or you'll end up just another hopeless blank.
Hope? Who said I had hope?
Figures.
Things going well?
It's slow going, but I can feel us getting better after every bout.
All thanks to Yuna, huh?
You got that right, Echo.
Really? And here I was trying to tease you.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I never thought we'd be fighting together again. It's like I guess it's like a dream.
Yes, but it's not a dream. Our eyes are open.
You look fired up for the next one.
Yeah, but we've still got a ways to go until we catch up to you.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if it came down to it, you could give me a run for my money.
Your words say one thing, but your tone says another. You still think we're kidding around.
If you don't believe me, then go ahead and show me something that'll convince me once and for all.
You asked for it. Keep your guard up, or before you know it, you'll be eating our dust.
So how about it? Does the Master approve of his new disciples?
They've improved more than I could have imagined, especially since Yuna came along.
I think so too. But it might not all be roses and sunshine.
How so?
Don't you think they're too good? You of all people know how hard it is to thrive in Palomino. It's taken longer than I care to say for you to get as good as you are now. But look at Tidus. He practically just got here. His strength doesn't make sense.
You think he might be a heretic then?
I don't know. But even your impressive growth over this time pales compared to his.
So I am impressive.
Thanks to me, of course.
Sure, Echo. Maybe you're just holding me back. Tidus doesn't have an Echo, and look at him.
That is strange, come to think of it.
Not denying it, huh?
Took you long enough.
Wasn't that long ago you were the ones following us. Now we're struggling to keep pace.
You're just going easy.
We saw some kind of temple up ahead. Is that our next destination?
You got that right. Every would-be warrior of light goes there to have their future laid bare.
Then let's proceed, shall we?
All right.
It seems like they feel right at home already.
Well, this isn't the first world they've tried to save.
How do you know you're any different? Why, for all we know, you could be the savior of saviors.
If I was, I'd have to say it's a thankless job. I wound up stranded here after all, with nothing but my name.
But you met little old me. What better thanks could anyone ask for?
What's the opposite of thanks called again?
Hey, you mind if I talk with you about something?
Sure. What is it?
It seems like ages ago that I told you I would become the Warrior of Light. It's a choice I'd make again. Even though I still have a long way to go, having a goal has really helped me focus.
You might be closer to that goal than you think.
And fighting with Yuna by my side all this time has made one thing clear. I know why I'm here. I know what purpose I'm meant to serve. I'm here to start a new chapter of a new story in Palomino, the story of its newest Warriors of Light. So thanks for pushing me to find a goal in the first place.
No need to thank me. Why all of a sudden, though?
I just wanted to finally say it out loud. It feels good to get it off my chest. Soon enough, I'll have the strength to bring this world the peace it deserves. And I'll finally be able to guide Yuna back home. So, what's next on the list of things to do to become the Warrior of Light?
What was that thing?
And so shall the Warrior of Light vanquish the dread Gigaflon, says the prophecy.
Gigaflon, huh? Sounds deadly. You sure you're up for it?
If the prophecy says we gotta, then that's what we'll do. We've come too far to let a single fiend stand in our way.
We'll be victorious.
That's right. Come on!
Something's bothering me about those two.
What, you think they're up to something?
No, it's not that. It's about what might happen to them.
They can hold their own. Don't worry.
I know, but I can't shake this bad feeling.
Welcome to my world. The bad feeling started the day I met you.
Be serious. We should check up and make sure they're okay. This isn't making that bad feeling any better. We should find them, and fast.
I've never seen you so worried. Something you're not telling me?
A fairy's intuition is never wrong, especially when it comes to matters of prophecy and life or death.
I'll take care of this!
Go for it.
Here! What the heck?
It's no use. Let me handle this.
But if I don't take it down myself...
Another law?
Yeah, Palomino has a bunch of them, so remember well. The battles find those willing to fight.
So if this battle isn't for you, then you can't hurt this thing. And it doesn't matter how dumb, but laws are laws.
I've had enough of these laws. That monster was mine!
We were following the prophecy to the letter.
I have something I need to say. Promise to stay calm. Here goes. Palomino is a world governed by countless laws. And that's not to say you must follow every one to the letter. That'd be impossible. Regardless, anyone who exists outside these laws is branded a heretic. And heretics, well, they can't...
They can't become the Warrior of Light. Doesn't matter how much they want it.
Huh?
This was all for nothing?
I thought maybe you'd be special. And things would work out, but I guess I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Can't be serious. All this time, we were just running around like children?
Wait!
Nothing to say?
I'll give them space.
You sure?
Maybe not. I'm subbing in.
I'll protect him.
Those monsters shouldn't have given you that much trouble. I think you need a breather before you hurt yourself.
I don't know if rest will fix this.
What's that?
Huh? Oh, nothing. We'll talk about this later. For now, just get Tidus to a safe place.
Alright.
I think I know why Tidus was so easily beaten before. His hope has disappeared. until now he fought to become the Warrior of Light. And bolstered by that goal, he grew in strength to achieve it. But now, the rug has been pulled out from under him.
Without hope to lift him up, he's powerless.
Yep, hope is the wellspring of strength in Palomino.
Could have fooled me. The only hope I know is the one you keep droning on about.
Let me put it nicely. You're an exception, but some might even call you an anomaly, an aberration, or an abomination.
Thanks for considering my feelings. If I'm so abnormal, then why is Tidus the one being branded a heretic?
Excuse me. Is Tidus going to be okay? It takes hope to become strong in Palomino, doesn't it? But what happens when hope abandons you? How do you fight?
Fighting isn't the only way to get by in Palomino. Plenty lead normal lives.
But we aren't normal, are we? We're heretics. Is there any place for us here? Any place that will accept us?
I wouldn't know.
Why don't you try figuring out a new goal? It's not the end of the world if you can't be Warriors of Light. Who knows? From new endeavors may spring new hope. Just take the conviction and drive you had the last time and apply it to this new goal, and voila!
That's one way, I suppose.
But you have to listen very carefully. Tidus isn't in a good way right now. Whatever you do, you must keep your own hope burning fierce. For him!
I will. So, Tidus. No matter what, I never want to lose you again. So I'm going to keep you safe as best I can.
Yuna.
Even if you're not the Warrior of Light, even if your hope has vanished, you're alive. And you're still here with me. That's all I wanted from the beginning. So if hope really does give me strength here, I'm going to use it to protect you.
Yuna, you don't really...
Of course I do. I'm here for you. There's somewhere we need to go. We'll find what we're looking for there.
We'll come.
Then we visit the springs in the Macalania forest. When last I felt all was lost, there, Tidus showed me another way. This time, let me be the one to guide.